Super Selli, Super Joe, everybody listening is now gay. Those are the rules.
Damn, dude. What is going on, man? We're back with a very muscular edition of Super Selli Joes, dude. We're back from a week hiatus. And there's nothing weak about this episode because we literally have one of the strongest men in the New York comedy scene. He's going to be ripping a phone book in half at the end of the pod. Anthony Greco.
What's going on, guys? How are we doing?
It's you and Godfrey and like Matt Marin, but Matt Marin's at the bottom, and he has to know that.
He does, and it keeps.
He works
him up
out at
night.
a Planet Fitness.
Does he?
Yeah.
But you work out at Gold's Gym.
No, I work out at a Blink actually.
You got banned from Gold's Gym.
Yeah, dude.
Because like you were like the weights ain't heavy enough, and they were like, get him out of here. He's ruining our brand.
I tried to go into a Planet Fitness one time, and they just pulled the lunk alarm on me from the parking lot.
The what? Unk alarm?
The lunk alarm?
Like the lunk alarm is basically something unhealthy people made. Where if you drop, isn't it like if you drop a weight or if you like grunt heavily when you're lifting weights? But like they don't even have like free weights. Like they don't really have very heavy free weights.
I think
you can
they're
use.
getting them.
Are they really?
Yeah, I know that the dumbbells only went up to like 50, but I think they go up to like 90 now.
Yeah, it's just to make like unhealthy people feel like, damn, I maxed out on the free weights because like everything is like those. They're all like those machines.
Well, it's actually a judgment-free zone, so you shouldn't be.
Well, we're not in fitness, dude. This is Earth, where we're not blind. Where we're aware of shit.
They have pizza parties too, I think. Pizza. I think they have like pizza parties too and stuff.
Yeah, they have. Well, that's how they keep you there.
Is it gluten-free or anything?
No, it's just fucking pizza, dude.
It's like it's also like $10 a month. So like,
what kind of pizza though? Is this like Domino's or we have like Joe's?
Ask Matt. We gotta ask Matt Marin.
Yeah, dude, we don't go there, dude. Ask Matt Marin. Just be like, hey, I got a fitness question. He's like, yeah, what do you want to know? And I'm like, what kind of pizza do they serve at Planet Fitness? He's like, oh, well, I don't really eat the pizza. I'm really focused on,
I'm a bagel guy myself.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. It's like, oh, really? Because this beautiful open mic female comedian. Oh, well, actually, no, I think about it. Actually, I do. Have you noticed that we don't have open mic comedian girls on this pod anymore? Now that I don't
not
work
really.
with certain people?
We do, but they're only the ones I like. Dude.
Yeah. Like, this chick is really changing comedy, and I'm like, God damn, dude.
That's me, dude. We do women very sporadically.
I really don't like having women on the pod.
Yeah, we try to also keep people being like, okay, that's all right, sure.
We don't want to ruin our brand.
Yeah, we want them really to keep them guessing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll no actual good female comic will be on this podcast. That sounds awful.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Our guests, actually, we've had some pretty
cool.
We've had some great guests.
I think every female comic that comes on here is a great female comic.
Honestly, if they come on this pod, they're pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's what we mean.
They
cool,
know,
but like
they know you guys.
the ones that make money won't be on this podcast.
Well, they're worried about like it's like, can I don't think I can go on this white supremacist podcast. Is what they say.
We had we did a stream with our friend playing video games yesterday, and we kept saying it was a white supremacist stream. Very funny. Very marketable for him.
I think he got completely demonetized. No, like I didn't know he was streaming when I joined. I just want to fucking play video. Like I just want to play video games. Like not everything needs to be a fucking event. We don't need to monetize every single aspect of our existence. We don't need to be Bert Kreischer about things.
If you haven't noticed, I've been taking a big break from social media and posting things because I just had a realization that
none of it matters.
None of it matters, but also I think I've turned a lot of people off.
Yeah, dude, everone hates
by spazzing on
people
on
are like
nothing.
doing.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. It fucking sucks.
I know.
Yeah, I asked this one comic if he would do the pod, and he was like, "Well, who'd you do the pod with?" And I said Alex Tomaselli, and he's like, "Oh, I don't, never." Absolutely not.
Spit at you?
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy, dude.
He said, Joe, I know you're a joyful little guy, but that...
He's like, I love you, but like, I never want to work with Alex Tomaselli.
You associate with him.
And I was like, not even in like 100 million years? He's like, not even in 100 million billion years. And I was like, oh my God.
You're like, what'd you do?
That's a long time, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, what'd Selli do? And he's like, he just didn't laugh at one of my jokes one time.
But you don't laugh at your jokes, and then you get livid if people at an open mic don't laugh at your... Like, what do you mean no one's laughing at mine? It's like, okay, I know this is a shitty room, but surely my comedy is so fucking next level that the
Yes.
comedians will forget
It
they're
transcends,
comedians.
yeah.
A light,
Yeah.
sunshine on a cloudy day.
I just want them to feel like an audience member for once in their lives and not a weary performer preparing for the stage.
I spaz semi-regularly. It's fine. It
Well,
depends.
But like, what do you get from that though?
I get the look. I break some of them sometimes.
Like who?
I've done it at Matt and Jack's mic a few times where I've been like, really? You guys really? Really?
Oh, at
Fuck
Flophouse?
you. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
funny.
But they're cool. I love
Not
Matt
that,
and
not
Jack.
that
That's-
one chick.
No, that was, I didn't, I broke her.
That Molly
No,
girl, dude.
she didn't break me.
You were gonna like kill her. You were like, I'm gonna find out where she lives.
If we talked for 10 minutes, we would,
You talked to that
we
about
would
to
be
her.
hooking up, dude.
Selli, you think that about everyone? He calls rape
My man's
hooking
got
up,
game.
dude.
I hate you.
He's like, damn, dude, I hooked up with this guy in a public bathroom, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, Selli, I think he got raped, dude.
It's not
He's
a
like,
guy.
what do you call
It
hooking
wasn't a
up?
guy. It was a girl.
But Selli was like, no, bro, rape me.
Yeah. No, bro, I
Yeah.
raped him, dude. I ain't no faggot, dude. It's not gay if you rape. It's actually an alpha move to rape
Yeah.
a man.
Yes, it is.
It's actually heterosexual sex in prison. So
Yeah.
Damn, do you ever think do you ever worry about going to prison?
yeah, like all the time.
I think
Yeah.
that is like the number. I feel like it's because it's like instilled at a young age. Like you won't. Like,
Yeah.
And so I think that's why like when people go to prison, like and then they realize it's not that bad. That's when they start like killing people and shit. You know.
You
Like
think
if I had life in prison, I'd kill people constantly. Like
Yeah.
what's gonna
Oh, yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Like I'm in here for fucking life.
Yeah.
You know?
If anything, that'll shorten your sentence because they'll eventually execute you.
But if I had to spend like
Not
a
in New
year
York
in
State,
prison,
dude. I don't think.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just put you in solitary.
Yeah.
that'd be cool too.
And then you can smear shit on the walls.
I'm
and, like,
chilling with the
you know.
coolest guy in the world. You know? Can I bring Finn? I'll bring Finn to solitary.
That's what happened to what's his name, Al Capone, right? They put him in solitary and he lost his mind because syphilis.
I think the syphilis caused him to lose his mind.
Yeah.
And we got Bubs, dude. We got the whole fucking crew.
Yeah.
You got to be chill because Bubs is sick. Folks, my cat is sick and dying right now.
Oh.
So if anyone ever wants to support me via Venmo, my Venmo is Joe W. Gorman, and all expenses will go to Bubs' medical bills, which are really piling up, man. You thought your fucking brain. Dude. It's like, damn. It's like, it just sucks.
Do you
It
have pet
sucks.
insurance?
Huh?
Do you have pet insurance?
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't cover shit, right?
Yeah, it doesn't cover anything.
Just like human insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
At least like it's like just give me like a fucking copay, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like it's tough. It's tough for They also can't tell you what's wrong, Like the cat can't tell me
Oh,
what's
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
We can't be like my arm hurts.
I thought you meant the doctors were like, we just don't know what's wrong with your
that's
cat,
the problem
bro.
that's the problem with Bubs is that he has a heart murmur and his kidneys are bad. So we took him into the vet because he has this growth on his face and we're worried that it's cancer. Yeah, Anthony. Now it's something you can relate to, dude. How many cycles do you do this cycle for cancer? What about for cats, dude? You're like, dude, I only got one life. This cat has 9, dude. But we can't get the X-rays that we need for him.
It's 'cause there's too much, or-
Yeah, it's just too much
Yeah.
for his. And he's 14 years old, so he's an older cat.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully it'll be better. But he's definitely. It's become like more noticeable how impaired he is.
Oh, really?
He's been like shitting on like my table and shit. It's like, damn, buddy, my work table. Like he usually sits on the work table with me, and then he just started taking a shit, and it's like, what's going on, man? Like you don't normally do this. He normally uses his litter box.
Maybe
like that.
maybe they're just trying to make a point.
Yeah, he's just like, you know what,
Maybe
dude,
he's-
I've always
yeah.
wanted to do this. I feel the time's coming.
But look, if you look at his face right now,
Maybe
Anthony,
that's
you'll
his cat
see,
make-a-wish,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, it's
you'll
coming
see
out.
like the left side is
yeah.
like
Swollen?
swollen and shit. So we don't know. It's like a tumor or something.
Dude, let's just dump some whiskey in his
Yeah.
mouth and take a pocket knife to him, dude.
Yeah, we'll see.
Old West
Perform
style,
surgery.
dude. He's sitting right on the. What if he shits on the recorder?
He
Dude?
won't. I think he's good now.
That would rule. If
That
he
would
was
be
like,
fucking
you know what?
crazy.
You guys disturb my nap.
That'd be a power move, dude.
Yeah, don't ever talk about my bowel movements. again. But no, he's a super friendly cat. So he's cool. Look, we got all the fucking pets hanging out.
No, he's drooling in my face.
But yeah, normally he just sleeps most of the day now. So,
That's nice.
Yeah.
but it's like it just sucks because it's like, oh damn, he's like clearly in pain, which sucks.
Are you giving him any like CBD or anything?
No, we're giving him. We gave him like medicine, but he won't just take the pill, so we have to crush it up and mix it in with
okay.
his food. And then we've been adding water to his wet food. And Caroline Blair, who has been on this pod and also has a veterinary clinic, she's been helping out.
Oh, nice.
Like checking in on Instagram, making sure he's okay.
Hell
and
yeah.
all that good stuff. Shout out Caroline Blair. And shout out all former guests on Super Selli Joe's.
We take a hot pocket knife, heat it over the stove, and just...
The strain would be too much, dude. He's an old man.
I know.
He's an 88-year-old
I would never do that to him, dude.
Oh, but
Are dog ears the same as cat ears?
No, I think it's something. So I've heard like it's not like a straight 1 year to 7 year ratio. It actually like changes as they get older. They age at that rate. But like basically like a puppy is a 1 year old, and then like as they get older, that's when it starts to. So on average, it's like a 1 to 7 year ratio, but not exactly from what I've been told.
I'm sure each dog is different.
Yeah. Well, I know like smaller dogs like Finney tend to live longer than like a big like Saint Bernard.
Bro, my uncle has a Saint Bernard in Atlanta, and it's 215 pounds.
God damn.
The thing has the biggest head I've ever seen on like any living thing.
Crazy.
It's insane.
That's such a That's like my mom has like a big dog too, and like I think that dog is like 80 pounds, which is still like a big dog.
Dude,
like
this dog, like he thinks he's a lap dog too. So he'll just like sit on your foot and be like, pet me, and it's like, you're crushing my foot, dude.
Dogs have the best sense of body positivity. Yeah. Like a big fucking monster dog like that is like, oh, I'm a little lap dog. I'm just a baby. You can hold me. Finn thinks he's like a 215-pound dog. The way like when we were coming in, he was like barking, like I'm defending Pelly. My family is safe. Thank God I have the strong body to do it. They have like that kind of mindset. It's very funny.
Little rotund man here, dude.
Dogs have the best body positivity of any creature. By far. Like they always think they're perfect. Like giant dogs, like, oh, I'm a lap dog. Yeah. I'm a lap dog. Carry me around in a purse, please.
And they never want to go on a diet. They always want to eat more.
No, and like they never he knows if we try to like sneak in like healthy stuff. So it's like, what the fuck is this?
No clothes, dude. They never want clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pee in the street. I wish I could do that, dude.
Yeah, he just takes a dump. He's good about taking a shit in the outside usually. Usually? Yeah. Every once in a while, he'll make a little BM, but I got high and fell asleep early last night. But he went out, and then like when I woke up, it's like, oh, he took a shit on the floor. But we took him out around like 6 p.m. So he might between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. he needed to take a shit, which he normally would like wake me up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's good about it.
Dad, I need to take a shit.
Yeah, he's usually like, hey, take me out, and then I was like, all right, what? You want to go out? Maybe he was, and I was too high. I was in a weed. So I'll never do that again.
Damn, your house is getting shitted all over.
It's crazy right now, man. And that's like that's what they don't tell you about pets.
Well,
they shit. Who would have thought? Who would have thought a living being can create waste when consuming food?
Well, if you and Kelly start doing it, dude, you're haunted by something.
Oh, I won't fucking no, dude. I'd sooner.
My
pants.
That's what you say now.
You're gonna no. It's one of you's gonna wake up in the middle of the night to one of you like catatonically shitting and not remembering it.
What happened, babe?
What do you mean? Oh, what is this?
I shit my pants. I'm like, fuck, we're haunted.
Yes, that's what I mean, dude. And you guys are gonna find out that like, I don't know, what's a shit? What even would be a shit demon origin? Like, there's no like, old insane asylums were like, this is where we kept all the shitters.
Yeah.
And the people who shit we kept in the second floor of the Brooklyn Williamsburg apartments.
We gotta bring back insane asylums.
Yes,
sure.
we do.
Lock up most of the fucking open mic comics.
Yes. Lock up Alex Weiss, dude.
Yeah, we came back from the Stand open mic. Yikes.
Honestly, not even lock him up. Stick him with a needle filled with chemicals that make you stop talking.
Chemically euthanize him?
Yes.
You really hate him.
Lobotomize him. Let's bring back
voice castrate him.
Yeah, let's bring back the old-timey experiments or medical procedures.
Remember that shit in like the movies where like they got like the lobotomy, so they have like the forehead and it's like the stitches on the forehead.
Yeah, a little dent.
And they're like,
I'm a prince. Yeah. From hell.
After my first surgery, there was like a dent in my head.
Yeah.
Really?
And then they fixed it during the second one.
Did they make you put your thumb in your mouth and blow and then pop back out?
Maybe, dude. I don't know.
Hold on.
I have a dent still in my head from when I ran into a tree and a stick got stuck in my head.
Damn, dude. I used to have a fucking bump on my forehead and I didn't know what it was for, and I was just like, I guess I just have a bump, and Kelly was like, you need to go to a doctor. And I was like, I don't want to go to a doctor. And everyone was like, you have a bump. And like it could be a tumor. Just fat, dude. I'm fat. I was literally so fat that my body was like, I need an unconventional place to keep more fat. So I just got like a little bump on my forehead. I went in, I got surgery. Dude, it was like a $25 copay with my health insurance.
That's insane.
Wait, what surgery did they just poke it?
Dermatologist?
The doctor poked it and he was like, did that hurt? And I said, yes. Because I knew if I said it hurt, then they could like justify it as like a medical procedure.
Yeah.
But if I said like, oh no, it doesn't, they'd be like, oh, this is just
It's
a
just
cosmetic
cosmetic,
thing.
yeah.
So I said, yes, it hurts. And he was like, okay. He was like, all right. And so they put they gave me like a shot to kill the pain. And then they put like a little cloth over my face because they were cutting in. And I could hear them cutting into it. And I could hear the skin ripping. And they pulled it and I could feel the skin like pulling apart. And I had like a little sheet. And that entire sheet was covered in red.
Oh
It looked
my
like
God,
a scene in a
dude, yeah.
movie where like the credits roll and like, how blood
James
fills
Bond?
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly like the James Bond. Dun, dun, just all the blood. And I went, ugh. And he was like, do you still feel that? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay. And he gave me like another shot to euthanize it.
Euthanize it?
And then I was like, and it was fine. And I just had like this giant Band-Aid. And I was like, fuck. See, I have like a little bit of a scar.
Yeah, I
you
see
can kind
it.
of see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So like that was like a bump. And, I probably would still have it to this day if Kelly didn't tell me to get it checked out. But it hasn't
You were like a cow with a suture on it or whatever it
Yeah.
is, and they poked it and just let the gunk come out.
Yeah. And like, I was like, was there a tumor? And like, it was like, no, it was just fat. And I'm like, damn. It's like, hey, can
Fatty
you like,
tissue, yeah.
can
How
you
do
do
you-
this on my gut too? And
Yeah.
just, like, fucking.
You don't even. I was going to say you're not.
You poked your stomach. Does that hurt? Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, actually,
all right.
yeah. It's like, all right. I come back, dude. Like, I have to say all the loose skin I have now hurts, so they get that removed. It's like, damn, it was crazy.
I have a screw loose actually.
now.
Yeah.
You want me to tighten it up?
You
I got
wanna
a Phillips
feel it?
head. Yeah, Phillips.
I call it the
Selli.
world's weirdest party trick. Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh!
What kind of?
Yeah.
What is it? A Phillips head? I can screw it in for you.
I don't know.
It's not on your above the skin.
No, so it like was originally in my skull to like help fuse it together, but then once my skull, I guess, fused back, it just like got protruded up.
Ooh.
And
So
now,
are they going to remove it?
well, no, because they'd have to like open up my scalp again, and it's like,
So you just have like a fucking nail just floating around, sort
well,
of.
screw, yeah, but it's like it's not just like floating around; it's like it's there.
Oh, so it's
just
still
a little-
kinda,
yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
It's funny. It's not like how stitches like will kind of like dissolve over time. Some
Yeah.
stitches, and so it's not like that. I mean, I guess like they didn't really put like a biodegradable screw. in your
Yeah,
head, but that would be
wouldn't
neat.
Yeah.
Like it just like it eventually like it kind of just like dissipates. So I would say like don't take any iron supplements for a year, and just let it kind of do its thing.
That's like that song "I Am Titanium." Like you guys are all fucking lying when you say that, but me, I'm the only real one out here, bro.
You actually are.
Yeah.
Actually, I do smell the cleaning product Kelly was using now.
I do.
Do you smell it now?
do, yeah.
Yeah, I smell it now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kelly, we smell it. She says good. She says good, folks.
Did you dislodge it during rough gay sex?
No, not that time.
Damn.
Do you have women feel it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you like?
You know what else is kind of hard?
Do you tell her it's like I wish a woman could just fix me because I'm so broken. And then you're like, is it getting hot in here? And you take your shirt off.
I would do that.
I feel
all
like
the time.
sometimes women are like, he's a broken man. I could fix
Yeah.
him, and it's like unless you're a cancer research bitch, like you can't
That's
do
true,
that.
dude.
Yeah, but women love the fact that you have cancer.
I guess so.
They fucking love it, dude.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Sarah Barnett always brings it up. She's like, I got a friend who has cancer.
Yeah,
She
Nice,
does when
dude.
you're not around.
Yeah.
It's crazy now.
that's another. That's
That
a
would be
woman.
that'd be really funny though.
That is that.
That's the I have a black friend to the community.
I have a dying friend.
We do a show.
I can joke about it. My friend's dying of cancer.
I could say the N word. My friend's dying of cancer.
He's on borrowed time. Let him have this. We're just going to a Harlem, dude. We're just walking around Harlem.
Well, no, we won't. We're not.
We would never say that in front of an actual N word. Damn, that's awesome, dude. Sarah Barnett. Shout out to Sarah. We should have her on the pod.
We could have her on the pod,
It'll be
dude.
interesting to have her on a pod where Matt Maron's not drooling. He is in love with Sarah Barnett, dude. It sucks for him.
Yeah,
Imagine that. Imagine like having unrequited love in your 30s, man. That's such fucking tough. Walking around having a crush on somebody in your fucking 30s. What are you gonna do? Fucking go up to him at a fucking show and I like you. Do you like me? Imagine doing that. You know,
Hand them a note.
do you like me? Circle yes, no. They fucking write in maybe.
dude.
Oh my god, dude. Man, women are smart for figuring that out, dude. What a move.
Yeah, because it means no, but they're like, well, I'll string them
I don't want this
along,
guy to kill me.
Yeah.
This guy is going to kill me, and I don't want that to happen, so I'll say maybe. Maybe, as long as you don't fucking murder me and leave me in a fucking closet. Damn, dude. That's cool.
Jesus Christ.
You're so worried about your fucking drug dealer.
It's not. It's Steve Yentzel.
What
now.
does he want, dude? Did he really message you? What does he want? What did he say? Read it out loud.
Yeah, I will be more than glad to help you any way I can, but to be honest, I don't have a lot of empathy whenever we want to cross. The only thing we're thinking about is another dumbass. He's referring to the people who get hit by trains.
The subway surfers?
He said, I have no empathy for them.
That's fucking funny, dude. I mean,
Shout out Steve Yentzel.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, it is the stupidest way to die. It's
It
very
is.
cool. And I'm sure you feel like Spider-Man when you're up there.
Yeah.
God knows damn, dude, if I was like, sometimes I do see people subway surfing when I'm on like the
I
J,
pretend I'm in Treasure Planet, dude.
and it's like, whoa, look at that. Treasure Planet.
I know. I knew you'd
You're
like
riding the fucking skyscript
I
thing.
saw-
Yeah, you get it.
I saw like a documentary thing on them, on, like the subway surfers, and they're like, "This is my family, dude." Like,
They're psychos,
loser,
dude.
dude.
and then on the train, it's just like the gayest little
Right.
like 14-year-old being like, "Don't subway surf. That's bad. You shouldn't do it." And it's like they're not fucking hitting home, man.
Dude, I saw one video
Yeah.
clearly staged where a kid was gonna go subway surf and like an older black man's like, "What are you doing, son? Get your ass down here. You got your whole life ahead of you. Look at all these people that care about you. Get down from there. You're wasting your damn life." And of course,
Yeah.
like boomers think it's real shit, and they're like, "God bless this man. This guy knows what's up."
It's actually just AI.
Yeah, that's a real New Yorker. God Lord, yeah. Damn, dude, old people fall for AI constantly.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's how you figure out if somebody's old or not. Like, do you fall for AI?
Mm-hmm.
I have people like on my mostly friends of my parents that will share on Facebook like shit like, John Lennon and Paul McCartney like shaking hands, and it's like this photo was taken 3 days before John Lennon was shot. And I was like, no, it fucking wasn't.
unreal.
Because like when they interviewed Paul McCartney after John Lennon was shot, he was like, "Oh, whoa, sucks, doesn't it? Oh, rest in peace, faggot."
Yeah.
They did not give a fuck about each other.
Bet you didn't wish to have your Asian bitch now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, how could he unload an entire fucking barrel and John and Miss Yoko? She was right there. Damn, dude.
He's like one less mouth to feed on these fucking residual checks.
Yeah, dude. Everyone hated Yoko Ono,
Yeah,
dude. What
still to this day.
yeah, dude. She's dumb.
She does deserve it.
Yeah.
That you see the infamous clip of Chuck Berry and
Oh,
John Lennon? Yeah, yeah.
Everyone talks about
That's
it,
a
but
great
my
one.
God, like, did you ever see it?
No.
Oh, and it was funny. It was like, well, so Chuck Berry was performing with John Lennon, and because
On
John
TV.
Lennon,
Okay.
yeah, John Lennon mentioned that Chuck Berry was one of his big.
It's like, I love
influence.
black people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were playing Johnny B.
I have a
Good.
black friend.
I have a black friend, and he might die of cancer. We don't know. The research is not out yet.
So they were playing like Johnny Be Good, and they're like, "Go, go, Johnny, go, go!" And then like Yoko Ono was playing like the tambourine, but then she just started going, and like the look Chuck Berry has is like
What a pick me
What
girl,
the
dude.
fuck?
Dude.
The fuck's this little Chinese bitch on?
big pick me energy.
Shit. Get
You
this little sideways pussy out of here.
You could tell like if the cameras weren't rolling, he would have slapped the
Yeah.
shit out of her.
Get your little rice picking ass off my fucking stage.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like now, like the general consensus is like John Lennon sucked.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's he's like 10 other comedians we know in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The word, and I like some of them. I won't refer to them as names, but there's a few of them where I'm like, you like John Lennon, dude, and it shows.
I feel like like when all the celebrities sang "Imagine" at the start of
Yes.
COVID. I feel like that was like
Yeah.
everyone turned on John Lennon because
Yeah.
it's like fuck you for making that song.
Yeah, look, it's like imagine all the people. There was like one photo that was powerful. It's like when John and Yoko had their peaceful protest against the war, where they just stayed in their hotel room for like days and like, oh, we're going to protest the war. The war is bad. But there's a scene of them like in their robes watching the help at the hotel make their bed. And it's just like, oh, they're fucking toned down. You know, like
Yeah.
John Lennon was like, oh, you have to be vegetarian, animal rights, but he's wearing like a fur coat.
Yeah.
And it's like,
And they didn't have the
suck.
fake fur back then. That wasn't.
The best photo of them too is their asses hanging out,
Oh yeah.
and they both have no ass.
They have shitty little asses.
They have
dude.
bad asses.
Yeah.
As someone who has, I like to think I have a decent ass, but they have horrible asses.
I have a Hank Hill ass.
Yeah, I got it.
I got
I don't
Hank
want to
Hill
even.
ass, dude.
I-
I'm including photos of all of this so people have a reference. To that. They'll see John Lennon. They'll see Selli's little ass.
I have a decent ass.
Yeah,
dude.
show your ass.
I have before. You want to see it again?
Pull it down.
I
Show
squat.
I'm not
hole.
gonna pull it out. You
pull
want to see
it
us
out, show
the side view like this, dude?
Pull
Look at
out.
it.
Now take a little shit on
Look at
Anthony's
that,
mouth.
dude. Look at it.
Everyone
bro.
else is doing it in this
I
apartment.
wasn't
why
showing
not?
it to Anthony. I was showing it to the camera.
No, you're showing it to Anthony.
You
The
put it
other-
right in my face.
I
You
did.
Yeah, it
I
was
did.
like
But
where-
you'll see when it's like, watch. And then there's that other infamous photo of me. That's the thumbnail
Yeah.
with Michael Good.
Yeah.
Where my ass is, it's facing that way. But you can tell, dude. I've gotten compliments on it that I say.
Do you
sorry,
even
dude.
squat, bro? Do you squat?
Do I what? Swap?
Squat.
Squat? No. I bike a lot though.
Bike? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I have a kettlebell and I do like that swingy thing where I squat down and I throw it up. And
Yeah.
I try to do that.
You
for
just
like,
you just fuck the air.
yeah, just like for a little bit. Just like it's like I want to be able to stand up and sit down by myself in my old age. Like that's like all I'm doing. Like I'm not trying to get Anthony Greco ripped.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to not die.
See, I'm not even preparing for old age because I'm not gonna make it.
Oh.
That's true. Damn, dude. So it's like you are truly making an
Yeah.
ice sculpture in a heat wave. You know?
My star is just gonna burn so bright as long as it can.
Yeah. If I'm gonna die early, I want to at least be able to fuck,
Yeah.
dude. That's cool, man. It's like every time you have sex, it could be your last.
Yeah.
That's cool. When was the last time you had sex?
Monday.
Lucky.
Damn. With who, dude? What was his name?
Damn, got his ass.
Faggot, dude.
That McGee, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Damn, dude. I haven't had sex longer than both of you guys, I bet.
When was the last
That's
time you got?
I can tell you the date, actually. It's so funny.
Do you have it in your calendar?
No, but I just because I
What
remember
is that?
Do you have the-
Meet
do you have
Dad
the
for
tone?
dinner, Selli. What the hell?
No.
That's the next time he's getting laid, bro.
Yeah.
He has it synced up to her cycle.
Oh, man. Hold on. I can find out. I'll tell you the exact date in a sec. Hold on 1 sec. So, get away from me.
Are you single now?
Get away from yes.
Talking to Big T.
That's
You had
'cause
sex with Big T? Big T, it should be Big V for how succulent
It's
his man
not.
is.
I didn't have sex with Big T.
But you had sex.
But I read July 30th. This is the last time I had sex.
That's not bad.
Yeah. That's
It's
like within a month,
August.
dude. That's within a month. You're
It's
good.
August 20th. That's 20
Your,
days.
your hymen shouldn't have grown back yet.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, my asshole has gone back to normal size. It's done the snapback.
Yeah. It's like a rubber band.
Yeah,
It,
dude.
it regained its elasticity. It's been
Yeah.
so long.
Honestly though, haven't been trying and kind of liking the not
Talking to women.
just the like
What are you doing?
It gives you more time.
Oh,
to,
we can hang out, but I'm a period. And like
It gives you more time for
that
video
means-
games.
That means we can't. Is all you want to do is have sex?
I want to move into an assisted living house.
It does sound awesome, man. Like all the highest STD rates are in
dude.
old people homes.
I think like the youngest you can be is 56.
56.
That's not bad.
It's pretty young too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like the way we like people now are like living to be like 100.
You still have your hips at 56. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, like I've heard that like pretty much everyone alive now is probably going to make it to be 100.
I don't think
Except
so. I don't
you.
think so anymore.
I think there's like a 2 in 3 chance of living
now
to
that
100.
now that RFK is like relooking at all the vaccines to make sure they don't actually cause autism instead
Right.
of researching shit that actually needs
it's
to be
so
researched.
funny. Like it's like nobody can take RFK serious because his voice just sounds fucking awful.
I never want to see.
It's like he literally sounds like he sounds like a mummy that just woke up, or like a recently reanimated corpse, like that's been dead 100 years, and
Yeah.
like a witch casts a spell to bring him back to life, and it's like, oh, we got it.
Sounds like that guy Hellboy brought to life
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
first with the
You
big
can't-
corpse.
There's something wrong with red dye number 5. It's like, Doug, what the fuck happened to your voice, dude?
What happened to you? What did you take?
Like,
Because
yeah, I'll take whatever you're not taking, dude. Like,
he also
for
like
real.
buried a fucking
bear,
carcass
dude.
in Central
The
Park.
bear lore's the best.
That's fucking cool, though.
Which no one talks about that enough.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
Those Kennedys, man. Those crazy Kennedys.
It's hilarious. He also didn't have to tell. Like, he could have just been like, "No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that." And no, they're not going to be like, "Well, we went back to a bear corpse we found from 1983, and we have your DNA on it." It's not happening.
He just started talking about it, like
Yeah, dude.
willingly.
He's a goof, man.
Yeah, that worm in his brain really knows how to ratatouille
Do you think
him
that
into some
worm-
situations.
I can't believe he's in charge of our fucking healthcare. Like, you can't take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, dude.
And
Well,
and the people are like, oh, it's an upgrade from the last one. It's some trans freak under the Biden administration. And it's like, look, maybe the whole government shouldn't be telling us
Yeah.
what's good for our health.
Well,
Like, that's what it comes down to. It's like, honestly, like, just like, if you want to fucking know what's good for your health, just like go to the gym and find somebody whose aesthetics you like,
Yeah.
and be like, all right, so what should I do?
Come find me.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Anthony loves giving out that. It's funny. I talked about this before. I think it was at the party we were at, but it's like when somebody comes up and says like, oh, I want like ask you for like workout advice. It's complimentary because it's like you look healthy, you look fit, you're the aesthetic I want to be. But when people come up and like for comedy, it's always like to give you advice on your comedy. It's like, you should do this, you should do that. Like saying like your comedy's not good. So like they don't accept that your comedy is good, but they accept that your body is good. Like it's like clearly
Some things you just can't deny, Joe.
I know it's crazy, isn't that fucking wild? Like, but nobody ever, it's like they never compliment you. Like, I love your comedy. What should I do to do your comedy? They're always like, I could do what you do. Like, oh, I've been thinking about doing comedy because I saw you and I think I could do that too.
I also feel like comedy though is like very personal and like what you should be doing and like not. I feel like you shouldn't be really like copying anyone else.
You shouldn't say that to the people taking comedy classes because that's all comedy classes teach you is that uniform fucking way of thinking.
Yeah.
And there's
I
name one awful comic that's taken a comedy class. It's impossible.
Yeah, dude. There's this guy back home, in Connecticut.
Name him. You'll never know.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's Rob Santos. He always does this thing.
Robbie Santos,
where
dude.
he goes to Mike's and he'll be like, he'll go on stage and do this like act where he's like, man, this shit's whack. Telling jokes is whack, and then he'll just like tell jokes in a story like shitty form, like a very almost like preacher format, and crush. And then at the end, anyone who comes up to him, and I mean literally anyone who comes up to him, and it's like, I really liked your set. He'll be like, yo, I really liked your set too, man. Like, I think you're really funny, and I think you could be even funnier. And the way you do that is you come to my class workshop, and it's the best workshop. You'll get so good. You'll be different at comedy. And he does that all the time. And then he gets into his like origin of why he doesn't do stand up in New York anymore.
He's like, I was born a poor white boy in New York, and they don't want us
No,
crackers.
he's white. No, he's not white.
Of course he's
he's
not.
a half and half. But yeah, I
Okay,
think.
so that means, for diversity's sake, that means he's fully black.
Yeah, exactly. He would never be allowed into white heaven. Like that would just never.
Or heaven.
No, but then he does this every time he every few years he re-ups like why he left New York. Like when I met him, he was like, I left New York because Pete Davidson stole my joke. And then recently, a comic we had on the pod went to Connecticut. She had him approach her after a show and was like, I left New York because of what Diddy was doing. And it's just like, go the fuck home, bro.
Well, how was P. Diddy sex trafficking people run you out of New York?
Yeah, I know.
Because
the
he
only
was
comic
that big,
out-
bro. He
Yeah,
was that
dude.
big that he was in those circles.
Yeah,
right?
at
he
the
was like,
party.
He
it
saw
fucked me
the
up.
disgustingness go on.
You went to the white parties?
Yeah, dude. Why? Let's stop pretending like we wouldn't go to those parties, even right now.
I never get invited to the parties.
I
I'll
know.
never get invited to P. Diddy's parties. I'll never get
What
invited to Epstein's Island.
What if we went to a Kitty Reynolds party and that was happening? Like instead of like salami, she's like, everyone get your dicks out. Everyone get your pussies out. We're all gonna have sex.
I'm still just like, it's like, oh shit. I'm like, this is my
Right
chance
now.
to fill up on meatballs.
Yeah,
now.
dude, exactly.
I'm just like loading them onto the plate.
You and I are pissed. We're like, Kitty, we came here.
That's actually the
for
buffet.
pepper-
Keep the orgy going. Don't mind. I'm like emptying the meatballs into Tupperware. Like Selli's got a backpack full of it. Dude.
Have some gabagool before
Yeah,
you fuck,
dude,
all
I would
right?
be pissed.
We're just
dude.
like we're making as many sandwiches. Like hurry, they're about to come.
They're
They're
about to
about
have
to come.
sex, dude.
Yeah.
Gabagool is a real aphrodisiac. They say oysters are, but
Yeah, for me, like those parties are never about like this social networking. It's just about food.
Yeah, she knows
It's like
that.
it's like
That's
I
why
don't,
she gets the food.
it's also it's like I'm not gonna I don't know. It's like nobody wants to fuck with me, dude. I'm Joey G, dude. You know, I'm the outlier. Eventually, I am gonna die.
Yeah, dude.
And what's left of my legacy? Nothing,
Yeah,
dude.
not me, dude.
I don't have a special. I'm never gonna put out a special. I'm gonna make all of my comedy public
When you
after
die.
I die,
Yeah.
and it's just like, you know what? Let history.
You're
decide.
like the Tupac, where they're
Yeah.
like, "Yo, when he died, he had like 4 million jokes,
Yeah.
man."
He had 4 terabytes of stand
just release like 5 posthumous albums.
That's the way to do it, dude. That's how comics. You know what? I bet that's going to be more occurring. Like who? I bet Harris Whittles probably has like a fucking album. Who else?
I don't know.
You know, what would
I
be
don't
good
think so, dude.
if a comic recorded like, "These are what I really think." You know what I mean? A special. That's what I really think about everyone in my life
That'd be
and my
sick.
friends. You know?
That's what like Mark Twain, like he releases like autobiography 100 years after he died. So he's
Really?
like that way. Yes, he's like
I meant it when I wrote the N-word.
Yeah, he's like, I think
every
it's-
time.
I actually knew N-word Jim. Like, he was every N-word I met.
They all look the same, you know.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny. Like we read like those books in like, you know, middle school, but then like you're like, but you can't say these words.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why'd you teach me this
Yeah.
hilarious and very acute description of black people if I'm not allowed to say it? You know?
It's like the curse words are like the one word that I want to say.
Yeah, like I remember I had to like read a. You ever read that book, Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry?
No.
It's about like black people living in Depression era, South. And I had to read it out loud in like 6th grade. And, like I was reading this scene where like white people were attacking black people. And I kept cracking up. And the teacher was like, "Joe, if you can't read it normal, like you won't have to read it." I'm like, I can do it. I can do it.
You can't read it normal.
This
Yeah.
we did.
And it's like I'm sorry, it's fucking funny, dude. Like, what am I supposed to say?
we
Is
did.
that when you knew you were going to be a comedian? You're like, I could see the fun hilarity in this.
No, I always thought I was going to be a cartoonist as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, and then like, I don't know. I just got like discouraged with like art classes and shit. So I'm like, I guess I won't do that. And then I kind of got into theater art, and I was like, maybe I'll
Okay.
be an actor. And I realized like, well, I don't like doing dramatic shit.
Yeah.
I like doing improv.
I can't
like
see you as
doing
a thespian.
sketches. Yeah, I can unless it's like a character actor.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I'll show you shoot, miss. You know, like
You're like the guy from.
I'm Danny DeVito.
Yeah, you're the guy from like Miller's Crossing who's like, "Don't give me the hi hat."
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? If that's too deep of a reference. Anyway.
But it's like I just and so and in college I like discovered stand up, and I dabbled with it in high school,
Somebody's-
like you know, just saying like funny shit in front of people.
Yeah.
But like I never put it together until like college.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. But then you know you graduate college and you get sidetracked.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know, working and you know, it was one of those things like I should get back into stand up. And I just remember I was like working at a coffee shop. I was like 23, 24, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to do. I may not know what I want to do with my life, but I know what I don't want to do.
yeah.
And it's like work or jobs. So I was like, I'm just gonna start doing stand up because I remember being happy doing stand up, and I just started doing that, and I was like, I need to prioritize doing this in my life, and that's what it is. That's how most people's origin with stand up, you know, ideally would be.
Yeah, like kind of in a rut or something.
Yeah.
that's
Well,
how
just
that's how I
I'm
started.
saying,
Yeah, like you're in a rut, and I'm like, well, I'm drinking myself to death. So if I'm gonna do that, I might as well go to a place where like I can like work on stuff. I was like probably drunk like for such a long stretch of stand up.
Yeah.
Like so drunk, and then like when I was like 25, I got like more serious about doing stand up. I was like blackout for so long.
I had to stop drinking. I started chemo like April of 2020. But before that, I would go out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go out and I'd have 20 beers.
Well,
you
then
know?
like I'd like, you know, like the stand-ups I loved at the time were like Stanhope and Patton Oswalt.
Yeah,
They were, like,
yeah.
Patton Oswalt was especially like a drinky drink guy,
Mhm.
and he was drinky drink and also like loved comic books. And I was like, damn, that's
Oh, okay.
basically
Yeah.
me. Because like, you know, in comedy there's so many themes. So like when I started, it was like kind of like the nerd comedy was a thing. Like Patton Oswalt and like Maria Bamford, like
yeah.
they were big.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know, it was also God, what was it? Like the stand-up shows, like Invite Them Up, and you know, like Kamal Nanjiani, like they had like
Okay,
that
yeah,
show
yeah.
with like I forget, Jonah Ray at like a comic book store. So like alternative comedy was like really big, and it was about being like kind of like a nerd and well read, but you also like drank a lot.
Yeah.
Then like it moved over to
You're
like,
also
more,
cool. And
yeah, it's like I'm
drugs.
counterculture.
Yeah, I
you
fuck.
know?
Yeah.
Like David Cross was king. You know.
Mhm.
Until he became rapist and his wife turned on him.
That's true. Well, he just like
Oh, no, not rape. He said an Asian slur,
said an
and his
Asian
wife
slur,
threw him under the bus.
and she was like, I don't know, it sucks. And it's like, damn, you got to be a ride or die.
Dude, I would divorce my wife if she publicly did something like that.
Publicly distance herself from you.
Yeah, dude. I'd be like, you just didn't have to say anything. You
Yeah.
could actually disagree with me and not.
But you get
publicly.
mad when people point out that you've said the N-word.
I'm not.
You get mad. You got mad when Ryan and you referred to Riyadh as the
I
N-word.
did not refer to Riyadh.
You were like, is that
No.
N-word still in the Discord?
I called Ryan the N. It's fine. I sent Ryan the N-word via text.
He didn't tell anyone. And then Riyadh was like, what's that word, sir?
I read this in a book. Mark Twain wrote.
I've seen this before. I know I did.
Well, you're giving Riyadh that tone, not me.
What are you talking about?
Riyadh talks like this.
Yeah, that's what I said. What's that word, sir?
What's that word?
Hey, man, what's that word? I seen that before.
Riyadh speaks exactly like a southern black gentleman. That's
That's cool, man.
that's exactly
do
his
declare.
cadence.
I have seen this
You know,
word before.
there's a difference between like Austin, Texas comedy racism and the racism we're doing on this pod.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference.
Because
we
we don't
know
mean
black
it.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They
we-
know Cam Patterson. Like,
Well, like we make light of it, but it's also like the joke is like with our racism, like the punchline is like the fact that we're just so stupid and racist
Yeah.
is bad. They're saying it like, aren't these like fucking like disenfranchised people stupid?
yeah.
We're saying it, we're stupid.
Tongue in cheek,
Yes.
yeah.
They don't understand, and that's why I wish Sarah Silverman did it.
Parody
like,
law.
Yeah, she goes back on all that shit now, and it was like, no, it was fine that you said what you were saying because the punchline was never that you were saying slurs. It was like, look at this
Yeah.
woman saying
Yeah.
this thing that she's not supposed to say, like in the Sarah Silverman program where she had blackface on and she looks in the mirror and she's like, oh my God, I'm beautiful. I look like Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's a funny thing to say.
I saw
because-
her live once.
Mhm.
She was doing like a fundraiser for Sloan. She was hosting it,
Oh.
and she was reading fucking notes, bro.
Gross.
And I'm like,
She's just squeezing.
don't. I know it's a fundraiser, and like you're probably not getting paid, but you could pretend like you give a shit. Like you don't have to just like try all new material.
Right. You don't have to workshop everything.
Yeah.
You know,
Like she's literally like, oh wait, hold on, I can't. What's my handwriting? And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me?
that's why, like, you're not Janine Garofalo
Yeah.
at every performance. How
That
does that
nutty
bitch
broad.
not memorize anything?
Yeah, she's.
I
a
don't
nutty
know.
broad.
Like, it's like, is she like retarded? Like, she can't remember. She always has a notebook.
what happened to Janine Garofalo? She was like killing it at one point, and did she just
she turned 30.
She's getting.
It's the kiss of death for these chicks.
Did she just lose?
Aged out.
I heard she like just got dragged for being against the Iraq War, but it's like that should have gone away at some point.
It did. Like, even the Dixie chicks were able to make a comeback.
Yeah, I know, but it's
and they
like,
said like, I want to kill fucking George W. Bush.
Yeah, how does that-
They're like, damn,
whatever.
Dixie chicks, you can't say that.
He's a war criminal though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fine. He eats candy now.
Yeah,
and
he just
does
paints.
paintings.
He paints, and he's like, oh,
Look how
no,
fucked up Bubs is.
I know he's got. I can't
It
tell if
sucks.
that's drool or part of his thing.
No,
It's
it's like
part of the thing.
he keeps having like a cut in his mouth, so we give him medicine. So
poor
again,
guy.
folks, anything you Venmo me at Joe W. Gorman will go to Bubs. Like, his last vet bill was over $600.
God damn,
So-
bro.
Anthony-Greco-5 if you want to help me.
Yeah, Alexander.
Look, these guys are fucking lost causes. Don't give
My-
them money.
My meds cost $1,100 a day.
Really?
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
It's over $400,000 a year. I'm an expensive bitch, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
$400,000 a year?
hmm
And like you,
I've been on it for like 5 years.
your insurance doesn't cover it?
So they didn't for a few years. and
That's
then-
crazy. So
yeah.
you're going into debt for this?
Doing math.
No,
shit.
so I got like I qualified for a grant program through like the drug manufacturer, but like there were all these like stipulations, like I had to stay under like a certain income. Yeah.
That's like
do these just like keep you alive? They're that expensive?
I don't think I think they're just like slowing the growth.
Okay.
Oh my god.
God damn, bro.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Damn, the American health system is fucking broken. We're really tackling some important issues
Yeah,
on this
dude.
fucking pod.
That's
But
for-
I'll
it
go
is-
off, bro. I'll go off on
It's
this. So-
fully broken, dude, and it's awful. Like, there's like, it's stupid that there are a handful of people that could wipe out all medical debt,
Yeah.
yeah.
make huge progress, and it wouldn't put a fucking drop in their bucket. So when you wonder why a CEO is eating lead by a handsome Italian guy like Alex Thomas Selli, that's why, dude. And we should the body should keep piling up.
Yeah.
Billionaires should live in fucking fear, dude.
Globalized
100%.
intifada.
Yeah.
You think one of them would just,
Just be
Did you see that BlackRock or Blackstone, whoever?
Probably BlackRock, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like an investor in United Health, and then they sued them because they were approving too much shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
And it's like, what's the fucking point of health insurance if you're not going to approve it?
What is this? What is this shit, dude?
It's to make money, bro.
It's
That's why.
CEOs are the most out of touch human beings
Yeah.
in the world, and I have yet to see a cool CEO. Every CEO is a fucking piece of shit.
None of these people have been sick in their life. Like that's
Right.
the problem. Is like Donald Trump and like all these people. Like none of them have actually experienced
Because
anything
they've
real.
never
Yeah.
experienced hunger. They've
Yeah.
never experienced
They've never wondered
fear.
where their next meal's coming.
That-
Trump's dad was rich. Elon's fucking dad owned a
a
blood diamond mine. Yeah.
in fucking South Africa.
Like they never had real lives. They've never experienced real problems. Like
Let him die, dude.
He's trying to drip on everything I own.
It's okay, Bubs. Come here.
the
It is fine.
The drip
It's
is
just-
crazy.
Usually, I don't usually mind when he drools on me. It's when it's
It's,
got viscous in it.
He's sick, man. He is.
No, I don't want to
He's a
hurt.
sick
I know he
guy.
wants to sit with me. It's just,
Yeah.
he's literally gonna
It
drop
sucks,
DNA.
dude. Our
on me.
cats are sick, dude. People, we should not.
Your
honestly,
cats are
like,
sick. Your people are sick.
Death is an inevitability, but there's ways we can mitigate that,
I'll s-
and we should do that. And like, you know what? Like, if this pod ever starts making money, like all fucking proceeds will go to a charity because I don't want to make any fucking money off this shit. I want to be able to make my ends meet, keep my cost of living the same, but I don't want to have a fucking fancy car. I would like to occasionally be able to take a lift and not have to worry about it affecting
I
me
want to
financially.
buy Rachel Starr for just one night.
Why do
I
you
think
want
that's
that,
the,
dude? Like, why, like, why don't you want like one of the younger fucking porn?
Because
stars?
I like Rachel Starr.
Do you think it's like blown out though?
No, not from what I've zoomed in on.
Enhance.
Not from what I've inspected.
You watched the video from 3 weeks ago. She's so good.
Dude, yeah, I type in, dude. You got to type in the year next to their name, see if they're still updated.
Their new shit.
Yeah.
That
Sometimes
new
you
news?
find
I love her.
out like a fucking
They
porn
die?
stars die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her
That's
name
always-
died this fuck, what was her name? She was so hot. She died recently and she was fuck, I can't remember her name, but she was
Look
really
it up,
hot.
dude.
Recent
Go to your
porn star
immediate
who
search
died.
history.
What is her name? She was smoking hot. We talked about it on Morning Zoo.
Talking about more dead people. Did you
Yeah,
see
dude.
that your morning zoo was classified as spook show on YouTube?
Kylie Page.
I've
Pull
never
up a
heard of
picture. I
Kylie
haven't
Page.
seen her.
Kylie Page, she was just so hot. She died from like fentanyl or something.
Everyone, you know,
Yeah.
I don't believe in that fentanyl shit.
Test your cocaine, guys.
Nah, you know,
Yeah.
I just
This
like
bitch was-
if you know, you know. I got a good feeling. Or
Well, these are all bad.
spend
Hold
your
on, we gotta
life.
go to the Instagram to find her. Sorry, these are
Ah.
Google Images is doing her no.
Is
This
it
is
like-
great for the people on
is it-
on
is-
listening only.
Is it like
Yeah.
an in memoriam? Is there an in memoriam post for her?
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Let me just read that. Kylie. Oh, 28. Damn, that's.
so hot.
Oh shit. She's
Yeah.
got a little pooper on her. huh?
Yeah. She was like, God damn, that's a bummer.
You really loved her, huh?
I did. I got a few off to that.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's really hot. It kind of bugged me out. What are you doing?
Have you watched it?
Trying to send it to Ryan. They got sent a.
No, I sent it to your donut sketch group.
Oh no.
Nah, I didn't.
That was making sure I didn't.
Have you beat off to
Surprised.
her after? her
Yeah, I
death?
had
Yeah.
to, dude. Like an
One last
dude.
one, a 21 come
Yeah,
salute.
she was hot, dude.
I remember August Ames. I think
She was
yeah.
hot too, but
She was a victim of cyberbullying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she killed herself.
Just a
over
bunch of fucking gross people that were
being like, "Ew, you don't want to fuck gay guys."
it's like, no, why would you?
That's I'm not
Yeah.
even making
No,
that.
no,
yeah.
Well, she was like, I don't want to have, like, it's
The
like,
risk.
Yeah.
There
It's
is
like
a risk.
I used to donate a lot of blood, and it's always like there's a questionnaire, and it's like, have you had sex with a man?
Yeah, that's how you get
And
it.
I always answer yes.
And it's like, and honestly, like, what it comes down to is like her body, her choice. Like,
Yeah, it's also not. That's not that controversial of a stance. Like,
No.
hey, these guys get down to some crazy shit, so I'm gonna try to not have sex with people who do that.
Yeah,
It's
well, we know she's in heaven, dude.
it'd be like the same thing. It's like
you think
I
she's
don't-
fucking in heaven?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jesus is like, I want to turn. Like, get in line, son of God.
But wouldn't it be
The Virgin Mary's like, I'll try it.
You know, in many ways,
penetration,
yeah,
you know?
in many ways, Jesus was like the ultimate nepo baby. You know, people are like, "Why should we listen to you?" It's like, "Oh, I'm God's son,"
yeah.
and it's like, "Oh, okay, okay. Well, I like your dad, so I'm gonna listen to what you have to
Yeah.
say." I would rather take like a guy that's like, "Oh, well, you should." damn, that's actually a fucking great point I just made, dude. Like, it's like, why you just because you're the son of God, so you can open doors for me? Come on.
No, that's why all those 12 queers followed him around, dude.
Yeah. You get in a good word for your dad.
Yeah, and then when he's in shit, just like everyone else, they all are like, "Oh, I don't know this guy.
I deny him.
Oh, I'm gonna go hang myself in a field."
I don't know that guy.
All I know is I would have carried that cross way quicker.
Yeah.
That's true, dude. I would have gotten out of that. I would have John Wicked my way out of that.
I would have been the one on.
I would have snacked Pontius Pilate's neck.
Yeah.
And fucking killed all the Roman soldiers.
Pontius.
I would've
he
gotten a
washed his
shotgun,
hands. He
dude.
didn't give a fuck
know.
either
Yeah.
way. It was the Jewish people that were like,
Yeah.
we have to kill him.
I would have sliced some noses off that
Yeah,
day, you know
Jewish
what I'm
people
saying?
were really like, damn, they are like 2 for 2 in terms of fucking up, fucking killing Jesus Christ, and now this whole genocide
Yeah,
nonsense,
dude.
dude.
They don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah, we are very pro Palestine.
Yeah.
pro
We
Gaza.
we turned Denise Sibs away from doing the pod. We
Really?
Well, she's
Yeah.
never gonna get on the
We're
pod.
like, you can't do it. You're too Israel.
Yeah, some people are just like way too much with it, and it's like
Well, when
you're wrong, dude. Like, please stop being wrong.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. I was dancing around it, but yeah. Yeah.
Well,
it's like you could be wrong. You don't have to say it all the time. You know?
Well, and it's like clearly like you're brainwashed or something from
Yeah.
birth, like just to be like, this group of people is subhuman, so it doesn't matter what we do.
I feel like Fox News really just kind of got everyone with that,
They're
like the brainwashing and
yeah. Well, it's like because like now like there's people like that aren't even like Jewish, and they're like, oh, we're a pro-Israel, and it's like, yo, they killed Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. Like fucking boy, dude. They killed Jesus, dude. Like, how can we ignore that?
Yeah.
How can we?
That's
be
a good point. That's a strong point.
It.
Like, yo, they killed Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
They've also killed millions of others.
Yeah, but especially, come on, billions almost. It is crazy. So, like, when they were like the Holocaust never again, they were just talking about for them, just for us.
Yeah.
Just our genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're anti-Jewish. Watch out.
If they
Watch
were,
out. And if you got a problem with it, take it up with Anthony. He'll kick your fucking ass. Get him, Greco.
No, I'm
Oh, yeah, boss. Oh, you got it, boss. Anthony, tighten up that screw. You're going into battle. Okie dokie.
You gotta loosen up another one, bro.
You put a fucking beanie with a propeller on top to tighten it up.
I got all the drones.
It's fun, like, because like we goof around, but we also bring up some very serious
Yeah.
topics
Well,
that a lot of other podcasts will shy
Yeah.
away from because they're worried about monetization.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, if
We're already fucking. We're clearly shadow banned.
yeah, if the Jews were killing everyone who genuinely liked Domino's pizza, I would be a Denise Sibs about it. But I'm not. They're not doing that. I'm sure a lot of Pakistanis like really good pizza and they don't eat Domino's. So why are they killing them?
Yeah, just let us eat Domino's. dude.
Palestinians.
No,
Pakistanis too. Yeah.
Ever. Sorry. Same thing.
They deserve a right to live, but I don't give a fuck who they are. All right.
Oh no. Yeah, that's it's bad. But that's why we live here and that's why we got born here.
Born in the USA, baby.
Hell yeah.
They should just come over here. They could do it.
That's
Just
actually
get
like an
get on a plane.
anti-American song. If you like listen to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. Like,
But no one thinks that though. Everyone,
I know.
all the patriots.
Born in the USA, but it's all
Yeah.
about like how like all this bad shit happened.
Yeah.
And he was, hey.
Okay.
We're making a good point about Bruce Springsteen. You gotta not be an asshole.
Ah, cool, Finn.
You gotta not be an asshole. You know he's sick.
Yeah, what a dickhead. You don't get the spot now.
I don't
No.
want to hear you crying.
The one time I went to karaoke
Uh-huh.
and
Everyone chill,
there was this old guy who picked
Just hold on to him to make sure he doesn't.
who
go
picked
down.
Born in the USA and he sang it. He was like, Born in the USA like that. And I'd never heard the song before. And there's a part of the song in the very, I think, first verse where he's like, he went overseas to fight the yellow man.
Yeah.
And he just said it like that at the mic. And nobody reacted but me. And I'm like, like in the back, just laughing my ass off at this old guy horribly singing that song.
Yeah.
But I'll never think of that song any other differently besides him going to fight the yellow
Born
man.
in the USA, 'cause I was Born in the
Hate
USA.
Bruce Springsteen.
Why?
Just don't. Not
Why
for
the
me,
fuck
bro.
do you not like Bruce Springsteen?
Not for me, dude.
What
Doesn't
the
rock
fuck?
hard enough.
Oh, it doesn't rock hard enough. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I don't like his songs,
How
dude.
alternative, dude.
Yeah, right.
I was born in a small town. Actually, that's John
Mellencamp,
Mellencamp.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I love John Mellencamp, dude.
Oh, so you like John Mellencamp's
Yeah,
hard
dude.
enough for you, but fucking
Check it out.
About Jack and Diane.
Yeah. Suck it on, chili dog. It's a good song, dude. Yeah, he's the real American. Bruce Springsteen, faggot, pussy,
No way, dude. Bruce Springsteen fucking rocks.
the
It's
boss. Oh
like,
yeah.
He's like,
I worked in a factory.
"Ooh, as long as you were dancing in the dark, we can't start fire."
He did write that Patti Smith song because the night belongs to lovers. Yeah, he wrote it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's
He
pretty
wrote a
lit.
chick song.
That's a good song. That's
It is
That's a
good
great
song.
song though.
Damn. Sometimes, like, you wrote a joke. And I'm like, oh, that's too. That's.
This is for
I
a
can't
chick.
say it. Yeah, this is for
Yeah.
a chick, dude. Here you go. You got a gash. Why don't you fucking use
Yeah.
this?
I know a
bit?
few comics who float their girlfriend's bits.
Like who?
Well, they
Not me.
don't have to name them.
Yeah, you can go
I
ahead.
kind of like them.
I can't believe you're drawing the line here after naming so many.
We did, yeah, but I don't like those people.
Oh, who do you like that has a girlfriend?
Oh, you're right. I don't know a lot of people with girlfriends.
Yeah, dude.
This is you, but it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me, dude. Like Kelly and I have our own. So, like, here's the thing. Kelly won't.
Kelly
use
would
any of-
never, yeah.
Kelly wouldn't use my bits because she's like, I don't want to come across as a racist. You know.
Yeah, man. Nope. No other name dropping today for me. Thank you.
Damn.
Everyone else,
Just
though,
social securities?
if I name dropped you, and you message me, I will not respond because I don't respect you.
Well, have you ever done that?
Yeah, I've had people reach out, not about this, but be like, "Hey, fuck you," and I just don't respond because.
Why don't you give
it's
him a little thumbs up?
No, it's better to not respond because you let them know like you read it and just didn't even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did one
Not even
time.
worth the energy.
A girl comic, remember during the.
Yeah.
She messaged me and said like, she wrote like "fuck you" or something like that to me, and I just wrote back like, because she was defending another female comic, and
Oh, the one that was calling you Selli?
Yes, classic bits.
Like she was.
It was a good
she
bit.
Was on Instagram, and she was like,
Yeah,
"If
she got-
anyone is friends with Alex
Yeah,
Selli,
and she got
you might
taken
well-
down because
Yeah.
someone reported her, not me.
I
though.
reported her.
Yeah, Joe reported.
Nobody
her.
calls Selli
Yeah, dude.
but me.
But I
How dare you
messaged.
point out Selli's
Yeah.
fucking flaws.
She
dude.
messaged me outside of that too and was like, "You're a fucking asshole," and I was like,
What did you say about this girl?
I said nothing about her. I said
Well, yeah,
something about her
her
friend.
friend.
He said his ex-girlfriend Aisha's pussy was trash.
Yeah, I did.
And
I
made
did.
like a big deal about
I
it.
did.
Even though it's like a relationship that apparently happened years ago.
Yeah.
But it's like
At
he's
this
always-
point, it was years ago.
And like the whole point was like she said Selli had a big dick and that like fucking set him off.
it did.
Made him
It's
fucking
not-
angry.
It
It's like,
is.
nobody says my micro.
Nobody talks about my small penis.
Nobody talks about it.
The way-
Nobody says I have a big penis.
It's so small that it can't even be big in like a joking manner.
Whoa, look at the weed Selli's
Yeah, I
getting,
know.
dude. Look at that. Look at that.
Where is he?
Where is he? In a bit.
Do you want him to come on the pod? Do you want him to be the special guest on this
Bring him
pod?
up.
But and then
There's room for a fourth mic. That's all I'm gonna say.
but
We
this
do have
girl,
a fourth
Yeah.
mic.
Yeah.
We've never had 4 people on this mic at once.
We haven't.
Wow.
but she'd been only doing comedy like a year at this time, so I messaged her back. I was like,
He'd been doing it for 2 years.
yeah, 2 years.
So he
I
was-
That's a
messaged
big
her
difference.
back.
Like,
yeah,
hey, bitch.
no, this was like a year ago, and I've been doing comedy longer than 2 years. But I just said like, hey, I know you think everyone's your friend, so I'll let this slide. But like,
if you ever
Yeah.
if you ever do this
Again,
again, I will rape you.
I was like, I'm gonna let this slide because you think everyone's your friend right now, and that's all I said to her, and she didn't respond. 'cause
That's a very funny thing to say.
it is though
Because it's also true. Oh
It
look,
is.
Finn's got my underwear.
you
now.
think yeah, and guess who's not friends now?
Oh really? They had a
They're
falling
not-
out.
Of course they did.
Did
'cause
she
they're
kill
women.
herself?
Well, they're women, and they don't really. They're never friends with each other. We know this. Women change friends every 4 years, like hermit crabs change shells.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Really?
The election cycle. They
yeah,
go.
dude. Like, oh, yeah. It's like White Lotus, but they are actually not friends at the end.
I hope the camera's picking up Finn
his ass.
grabbing my underwear and like just playing with it now.
Oh, that's cool.
Even though we give him like multiple toys,
You got to
he's
put them
like,
on now.
Actually, I'd rather just play with your underwear. I'm like, all right, dude.
He brought up to your bed too.
Yeah, he does that. He does that.
He's getting you ready.
He's chilling, man. Damn, dude.
Jesus
Comedy is like in
Christ.
such like a fucking bleak era right now.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's the worst
Comedy
I
sucks
think
right
I've ever.
now.
It's the most I've hated it ever.
Do you hate comedy right now, Anthony?
I don't hate it, but it's like it is kind of beating you down.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
I definitely thought I'd have like a, I thought I'd be making like a living. I thought I'd be touring more, but it's not about.
It's right around the corner, dude.
It's I had people reach out and say how like they were fans,
Mhm.
and that was like really cool.
Yeah.
And that keeps me going. So if you want to do that, I would appreciate it. It would help get the gun out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jake. who
Just
emailed
subscribe
me.
too. Also,
Yeah.
you could subscribe to our podcast and comment under it and be mean if you want.
Help our algorithm.
Yeah.
Help our algorithm. Help. If anything, if you made it this far, just comment prayers for Bubs.
Yeah, that'd
on
be
that,
nice.
and that will help our algorithm and also help
Yeah.
send some good vibes because he really is one of the sweetest cats ever.
Yeah.
And it really does. It is killing me that he is not doing well. It hurts, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, man,
It
they're
sucks,
family.
man. Yeah.
I know.
And like I didn't get it. I didn't think I was gonna get attached. We've had him for 4 years. Like we got him. Like I moved in with Kelly. We shout out Kelly Taylor. We just had our 4-year anniversary.
Oh, congrats,
congrats,
dude.
man.
Like yeah, we've been living together for shortly after. Just because.
So you guys have been living together pretty much the full time that you've been dating?
Almost, yeah, because like we were dating for like 2 or 3 months, and then my apartment flooded. And
Oh, shit.
I was like, I just need a place to stay until like I was gonna get a hotel
Yeah.
room, and Kelly was like, no, you can stay with me until like you figure it
Uh-huh.
out, and we did. So I stayed here for about like 2 weeks, and I found a place, and I was like, I think I'm gonna take this place
Yeah.
in Bushwick, and she's like, well, it's been such a good vibe,
Yeah.
here, and it's like nice having someone to split the rent with,
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like why don't
That
we
was
just-
the reason.
Dual income, no kids.
yeah, why don't we? Yeah, it's great, and like that way we can, give these guys like a very comfortable existence, So she was fostering Bubastis, maybe like 2 weeks after I moved in,
Mhm.
and I was just like, well, this cat is gonna fucking hate us. Like
Yeah.
I was just convinced because it's an older cat, but he was like just like the sweetest, nicest fucking cat. So I was like, oh well, we got to keep him because like we don't want to go through the stress of having him relocated.
Yeah.
He already got the scent. Like he's an old cat, and
Yeah, you got him at what, 10?
yeah, 10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a 14-year-old cat, man.
Don't make him change spots.
No, it's like it would be cruel to
Yeah.
do that. So he's here. He's our family, and we're gonna make sure he's taken care of for the rest of his days. And Finney was already here. Finn, when I first moved in, like he would always bark at me, like when I was like coming to bed. He's like, "Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Who is it?" And like, eventually, like we started, he became my buddy. We were hanging out, but it does take time to gain his trust because he was very protective of Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but now he's my buddy, right, buddy? He knows I'm talking shit.
Yeah, it's
But-
easy to get attached to animals. I lived with a cat for a year, and my pedophile, one of our roommates turned out to be a pedophile. And when he left, he took his cat, and I never wanted him to get more raped in jail than when he took the cat.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't care anything about. I really I was like, you're disgusting, but I was like, I don't know these fucking kids. But when I found out he took the cat,
Did he go to jail?
he went to our room, dude. Straight up, our roommate. He was not. I moved in with my friend. He was already living with this guy. Came home one day, and straight up, we were like, I came home to my roommate like pacing, not him, my friend Ish Gupta, classic Ish Gupta, pacing in the living room. I'm like, what's going on? He's
You
like,
would not believe it.
yeah,
my
he's like, you
friend.
won't
cannot believe it
understand.
did.
You don't know what just happened before you
This
got
man did to a child what
Yeah.
I would do to a woman on a crowded bus.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially that. But no, he was like, the FBI like came to our apartment and like ran our shit and took all our like
Holy
like,
fuck.
our like everything in the living room that was electronic they took except for our TV and like they took our like stand up cameras and shit, which is pretty funny.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but they gave them back, and one of them was damaged, and they never repaired. Fuck them. Anyway, again, FBI, useless. But they took our roommate's hard drive, and they found he was distributing
Holy
child
fuck.
pornography, and it was
Damn. And it's probably like a fucking crazy amount, like terabytes of fucking porn.
not good. Yeah, it was not good. It was he was distributing it.
It's like crazy.
And you're like,
it's like how
does it help you pay the rent? If it does,
what is this? Like shit,
Bro,
dude.
he
Like
pissed us
there's like
off
you
so
can like
much.
get off to any type of porn out there, and like you choose like the most illegal and
Yeah.
honestly least appealing type of porn out there.
He literally, when he got caught, he would come home and just go in his room and lay there, and just go to work and come home and lay there. And I think he was just like trying not to kill himself.
what do
I
you mean
would- I
after he
would
got
just-
caught?
Like he got caught, and we couldn't like we were like, you need to move out immediately. COVID happened like a week later. I'm not exaggerating. Like, we were like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So no one was like moving. And then we just sat out the lease with him at that point because no one knew what was going on for months at that point. Like,
Yeah.
And then he just, we did not interact with him at all except to pay rent.
Damn, even that would be like, that's a lot.
It sucked. And I
would have punched him every time. Like,
dude,
he paid.
I got sucked off while he was like, when we knew, like, by a woman. Like, I was like, there's
a grown woman?
She's like, really? It's like crazy.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, there's a pedophile in the other room.
Your pickup line was, I live with a pedophile?
I live with a pedophile, babe. That's how liberal I am, babe. This girl was really into AOC, so I had to like tune it up for her.
Damn, dude, that sucks.
I was like, you think Black Lives Matter? You see what I think.
Before the place I lived before this place was just the apartment that got flooded in Bushwick.
Owned.
They were all just like a bunch of like fucking like fresh out of college,
pedophiles.
like 20 somethings. So, but they all sold drugs. So that was like awesome. I could just like pop into my roommate and be like, "Can I pick up an ounce?" And like, nice. And I would just go into my room and I'd smoke weed and play video games and not bother anyone. And I was like an ideal roommate. I paid my rent on the first of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Never fucking bothered anyone. Never ate anyone's food. I only got my food delivered.
Hell yeah.
And I just moved. I'm glad I moved out, though. I'm glad it flooded. Because you also don't want to be like, at that point I was like in my deep 30s and they were like in their early 20s. But they didn't know
a big age difference.
They didn't know I was in my 30s, because I looked
they
like...
thought you were their age?
Yeah, you're a little...
I was using my baby face to my advantage. And I was just like being like a regular guy. But I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to him. At one point, like, one of the guys was messaging the group. And he was like, hey, the landlord said I still owe like $600 and it's not right. So I need you guys to help me. And we're like, yeah, we're not going to do that.
I'm never going to see you again, man.
I was like, I am definitely never seeing this guy again.
There's no such thing as roommate loyalty.
No, there isn't, dude.
Really.
Especially like for that because it's like we don't owe any money. And any money, like, because everyone signed like a different lease. Because it was like a company basically bought like a townhouse like this. Divided up, so I rented a room and I pay them directly for my share.
Oh, okay.
Which
I
was
had that when I moved here too. I missed that a little bit.
And it was like I was like, no, dude, I paid all mine. I settled up. Anything you have is like between you and them.
Yeah.
Like I'm not helping you. You're on your own. And you were never like a great they were always like DJs and shit. So they were always like blasting music. And it was like, all right, well, fine. Like I'm paying like not that much for this shithole. So it was a shithole. And the only time Kelly saw it was when she came to help me move out like the last of my stuff, and she's like, "This is an awful place." I'm like, "I know."
Did they ever invite you to like places they were DJing? Like, come to the sick part now? Fuck.
Nah, but I never invited them to any shit I was doing either.
Do you want to come to my open mic?
Yeah, you want to come to my fucking...
You don't want to hang out with DJs anyways.
Yeah, you don't want to hang out with anyone, and like they would have parties at the house, and sometimes I would like hang out to be social. But I was like, all right, well, see you guys. I'm gonna go smoke weed in my room. Like that's all I like doing. I like smoking weed by myself. It's fun.
I can't wait. He'll be here in a bit.
Yeah. All right, Muscles.
Yeah.
What do you got
anything to plug,
on?
my friend?
I'm going to DC this weekend. CancerCon is there. I'm actually hosting the talent show Friday night. Yeah.
CancerCon is hilarious.
Originally, because I did an open mic through this, so Stupid Cancer is like the organization that puts it on, and they had like an open mic in the city, and I went and I talked to them after, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to like host a mic at our CancerCon?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then they emailed me and they're like, "Oh, it's just going to be like a comedy open mic." And I'm like, "I don't think that's a good idea because like I know the first time I did cancer material, I was terrible. Like it was like it was the worst bomb of my life.
But at least like that's in like a safe environment for them to do
it.
So
but it's also like I didn't want just comedy to be the only option because it's like people should be able to express themselves in other ways, And it's like a tough thing to go through. So I think it's very cathartic to like write about or But I was just like not comedy.
Variety, dude. Yeah. Variety
listening to like 20 people do comedy for the first time.
Oh God, dude!
Sing a song, read a poem.
Yeah. These people have cancer. They're not depressed losers.
So I'm doing that, and then no real shows lined up.
Nice.
Follow me at EL_Greco on Instagram. I think that's it. You guys got anything to plug?
Follow me at Selli. I'll be my show at Concentric Brewing Company got moved to October 11th. Saturday, October 11th, Concentric Brewing Company, Portland, Connecticut. You still doing that?
I'm in.
Joe's doing it. It's going to be a fun show. We're on it. And yeah, so keep an eye out on my Instagram for that, at Selli. And please subscribe to our pod, guys, right now, if you haven't.
Subscribe, comment.
Yes.
Comment again.
Just write N. We know what you mean.
And as always, you can find me online at Joe W. Gorman. All social media platforms, my PlayStation handle, my Xbox handle. I've been on PlayStation a lot more recently. So if you send me a message, I'll respond to it. If you send me an invite, I might join you. It depends on if I'm playing with the boys or not. But as people can attest, I'm always down to hang out and communicate. I appreciate it. I don't have any shows coming up. I will be doing Skankfest in New Orleans in November. So if you're a fan of the Puerto Rican Rattlesnake, if you love Gas Digital, if you just love comedy, I'll be there, and I hope to see you there. And as always, just send some positive vibes for my cat Bubastis. We hope he pulls through. We love him, and we love you for watching and supporting.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.